Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm back bringing you another operator guide. This time it's on the operator Dokkaebi. Now, beginning with her loadout, Dokkaebi has two choices of primary weapons. Her first choice being the MK14 EBR. This gun is a DMR, which I know a lot of people don't actually like using, but I personally love using DMRs. This gun does 60 damage, and it comes with the normal 20 round magazines most DMRs come with. The damage combined with a little recoil management makes this gun really useful in many situations. Now going towards her second choice, it is the BOSG shotgun. Now this shotgun is not your standard shotgun, as the gun does contain slug rounds, which means you could shoot it from a pretty far distance and pretty much one shot most operators. It is a double barreled shotgun, so you got to keep that in mind when you are shooting it, because once you waste those two shots you need to reload, and that could be really crucial in some situations. Another negative side to this gun is the fact that it does do less spread than a normal shotgun will, since it is shooting those slug rounds. But the gun actually does make up for it, since it does have a crazy damage output with 125 damage per shot. Now for Dokkaebi's secondary, she does have the C75 auto, which is a fully automatic pistol, and her second choice is the SMG-12. Now my go-to is the SMG-12. It does have less damage, but I like the fact that you could add a holographic sight to it compared to the C75, which you can't. Now if you do like having a scope on your gun, I do suggest you pick the SMG-12. But overall, they're both kind of the same. They have a lot of recoil to it and close enough damage, so it's really up to preference of which one you would want. Now for Dokkaebi's gadgets, he does have the choices between a smoke grenade or claymore. To me, there's no reason not to pick the claymore. The smoke grenades are kind of there in case you need it for your teammates, but at most times I think the claymore is a lot more useful. In the end, it does come down to your teammates' needs. If you guys all have claymores, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a smoke grenade with you, but in general, I think the claymore would be a lot better. Dokkaebi's special ability is her logic bomb, which has two purposes, one being that it vibrates the enemy's team's cell phone during a round. Now the second purpose of this ability is to hack into the enemy's cameras. You could easily do this by killing one of their teammates and using their cell phone in order to hack into the actual cameras. Once you do hack into the cameras, all the attackers will have access on their feed. One thing you do got to keep in mind is that the defenders will know exactly when the cameras are hacked, because once they view the cameras, there's going to be a Dokkaebi logo on the monitor. You do only need to hack the camera one time per round if you want access to the cameras. One thing you do need to keep in mind is that Echo is the only person immune to the actual calling of the cell phone. So if you do try to call the entire defending team with the hack, Echo will be the only one not having a phone vibrating on him. Now I'm going to be talking about Dokkaebi's role in the team. She is a great operator for hunting down roamers and gathering intel. Since she can hack cameras and expose defenders, it makes her a lethal weapon for hunting down those roamers. Sound will be your best friend when playing her anytime you hear an enemy nearby roaming, so you simply just use her logic bomb and easily find out where they're at. And Dokkaebi is actually a really good character when it comes to entering buildings and objectives. Just by simply using her gadget, you have a good idea who's around the area and who's not, and of course the only exception to this would be Echo. Overall, I do think Dokkaebi is a great support character for your team. She's not as important as some other characters like Thatcher or Thermite, and that is a really crucial thing when it comes to getting to the objective. Now I'll be rating Dokkaebi on three things, which would be loadout, gadget, and team efficiency. For her loadout, I'm going to have to give her a 10 out of 10. Her entire loadout is the most diverse selection out of any other operator. Dokkaebi's shotgun is one of the most interesting weapons I've seen on Siege. It is a shotgun, but since it has those slug rounds, you could shoot an opponent really far away. And on top of that, you could easily one-shot most enemies. And with the addition of two of her sidearms being fully automatic, it's easy to see why she gets a 10 out of 10 for her loadout. Now for her gadget, I will be giving her an 8 out of 10. I do believe her gadget is really useful, but only for a really short time. This is why I give her a bit of a lower score when it comes to this. The camera hacking is a really powerful tool. Since the defenders are notified that you have hacked into their cameras, that makes it basically so they have to destroy the camera, which eliminates any issues with operators like Valkyrie. Now for her logic bomb ability, it is really useful if you're trying to hunt down those roamers. Even though you don't get a kill by using it, it is really useful because it lets you know exactly where the enemies are hiding or where they're positioned at. And she does get 2 per round, which is really useful in a lot of situations, and that's why she gets an 8 out of 10 for her gadget. Now for Dokkaebi's team efficiency, I am going to give her a 9 out of 10. Her ability is not only just useful for herself, but it also helps out the entire team. Anytime there's a roamer they need to find or need to enter an objective, that logic bomb could easily help them out by a lot. Also on top of that, since she does hack the cameras, it's not just for her, the whole entire team could see the cameras, which is another huge plus for the attacking team. So that's why overall she gets an 8 out of 10 for her team efficiency. Adding all 3 scores up, she does get a 9 out of 10 for her overall score. This will conclude today's operator guide. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Also, please leave down in the comments below what's your rating of Dokkaebi. Once again guys, thanks for watching.